What's up, guys? It's Yomo here, and today I'm going to be rating the best teams in the community and kind of giving my thoughts on each of them. So, yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, guys, so let's just get right into it. So, our first team is Team Aki, Team AC. I think it's AC, I don't know for sure. I'm gonna put them in solid. I think they've got it. I like their logo too, but I think they got good management over there, and they're growing at a pretty steady rate, I believe. So I think that they deserve the solid spot. I know one of my friends Slurs is a manager or maybe owner of AC Aki. I don't know what the name is pronounced, but either way, I think they're a solid team and they deserve the solid spot. All right, Team Aggro. I'm gonna say really good. I think they're really good because they're really well known, but at the same time, I think they've kind of fallen off a little bit. I haven't heard much of them since they were in the beginning of the community. But other than that, I know they have some good streamers, community members that I've watched in the past. But so I'd give them the really good just because of their reputation that they've had. But again, they've kind of fallen off, so they don't have that god tier. Team Eclipse, I'm probably gonna have to put in really good as well. Team Eclipse, they used to be Variance, which used to be Awake, which is a whole shit show, honestly. But I think they've got a good brand. They got good branding. They got a good team over there at Eclipse that should be pretty helpful for them. But I think they should be a pretty prominent team for time to come. All right, Divine. I'm gonna have to put God tier. I love Divine. I know a lot of people on the Divine team, and I think they're a great organization. I think they deserve. I think you should get more respect for what they're doing over there. Yeah, they've had bad things happen in the past. Management has been poor, but they've stepped that up, and they're back now. And so I think that's something that you should pay attention to. I'm gonna put Apex at. I'm only gonna put Apex at meh because I don't think they've done very well recently. I think they've fallen off. They used to be a big team. Everybody's grinding for it. Now I don't know. I'm gonna put them at meh. That's kind of might be a little bit controversial, but I just haven't heard anything from them. Like they're not prominent anymore. So, yeah, that'd probably be my man ranking for Apex. Rise region, you already know, God tier, all the way up there. Shout out to my boy Rush, Kevin, and Trey. You guys do a great job at Rise. Some of the best management, super supportive, everyone in there, except for Mars makes videos. He's trash, absolute ass. No, I'm joking, Mars, just chill. Anyways, but really seriously though, good team, got really good stuff going on over there, and really good stuff to look forward to in the future. Extra Gaming, also gonna have to put God tier, not as God tier as Rise though. But I mean, what can you? I think everybody know Extra is God tier. Witness the Journey, Team Witness the Journey, probably solid. I think they're a pretty solid team. I know their manager or their owner and a few of the people on the team as well. And I know that they're a pretty solid team. They got good management and they're growing a lot. So I would put them at solid. They're not really quite at that really good level yet, but I think they will eventually get there. Team Assault. Their skill level's good. Their management is good. But again, I just feel like I'll put them in really good. They're a good team. They're a good team. But I just feel like they're not God tier. Even though they've got the cloud, they've got all that. They just don't do a great job with like Extra does the content, and Divine is doing a really good job. I put Devour. Go moving on to the next one. Devour. It's got to go God tier for sure. What they're doing over there is pretty amazing. I would probably give them like a 10 out of 10. Like you got HyperX, their sponsors, like they're doing really well over there, and I think that they've become more of a content team now. All right, Team Viable. I'm gonna put it really good. The some of the people in that team were in the Rise Cup and they ended up winning the first game. So I talked to some of those guys and they are solid over there. They've got really good management. They got really good players, and I think they're gonna do really well in the future. Avora, otherwise known as former Horse Clan. Don't need to talk much about them. Team Nerg. Well, right now I would say they're probably meh. Probably meh. Just because they don't quite have the management that they need. I know the owner as well, and he was telling me that he runs everything over there. So if he had a management team, definitely would be better. The roster's solid, but I think that they could do a better job at, Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. Their YouTube though, I will give it to them, is popping off. So give them the meh spot. KWC is trash. I just really don't like them. I don't know why, but they're trash. Rivals Legacy. Funny thing is, I worked for management for them for a little while. Didn't do shit on their team, so I got removed, which I'm fine with because I didn't do anything. But I would probably say meh. They've got. I think they bought an account to get to 22K. Last I remember, they were like 3, almost 4K, I think. So that's when I was managing. But I'd probably say that they're a solid team. Not quite like solid rank, but they're okay. They're okay. Outcast, you already know. God tier. There's not much more you can say about them. Pretty prominent. Delirium, God tier. Like there's nothing else you can say. Team Limit, I'm gonna put at. I'll put them at solid, just because their whole scandal has been a little bit uneasy for them. But the roster's good, their management's good, their Instagram, socials, everything, pretty well managed, I think, in my opinion. And so I would give them the solid spot. Zyda, I'm gonna put as, pretty sure there's a legal organization. They're a legal organization now, so I think I might put them at. I'll put them at solid as well. I think they do a good job by following them on Instagram. They're, again, like I said, I don't know how to quite put it in words, but they're a solid team. They've got great management. Talked to some of their streamers before. I think they could do a better job with content and stuff like that. I feel like really they don't post a ton of YouTube videos, as of my knowledge, but I think they could do better with that and be a little bit more interesting. Team Phoenix, probably gonna put in the meh spot. I know that they're like well known, but I haven't heard of them ever, except for the time I streamed in the Rise Cup, and they came in my chat. But like literally, I've never heard of them, so I don't think that they're worthy of a solid spot. But what I've heard is good. But I haven't heard very much. So all right, Aspire Unit. This is also another thing where I think. Yeah, they got like 10K followers on Instagram, but I think maybe they're I don't even know about this one. I'm just gonna put them in trash because I don't know. So that is my tier list ranking, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a different opinion, just tell me in the comments, because I know these are probably not gonna be agreed upon everyone. So yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe. We are getting closer and closer to 200. The growth has been amazing, and yeah. Peace.